Hello everyone, welcome to this new video from moonwatch.far. Today I am very happy to be able to present to you a French brand that I haven't yet featured on the channel. It is March LA.B with a watch made for water sports, the Bonzer Electric. Let's discover it right away. The watch, the March LA.B Bonzer Electric, takes its name from the innovative surfboards designed by the Duncan and Malcolm Campbell brothers in the 70s. March LA.B, founded in 2009 by Alain March Joseph Chatel and Jérôme Mage, was born from friendship and a shared passion for watchmaking. This brand takes its name from the month of March, dear to the founder, and the cities of Los Angeles and Biarritz, symbolizing a unique blend of French and Californian culture. The first models AM1, JC1, and JM1 were launched in 2011, 2 years after a period of research and development. These watches, inspired by the 70s, stand out for their raw and refined style. In 2013, the brand began a shift towards French manufacturing, assembling its watches in Franche-Comté. Today, March LA.B, with its Swiss movements encased in France, adheres to the philosophy of simplicity and quality. The spirit of March LA.B is encapsulated in its mantra, more with less, inspired by the brush, advocating the strength of simplicity. And the Bonzer Electric model embodies simple elegance and unwavering coolness. So I was never really a fan of March LA.B's previous models. Over there, those cases, a little bit rectangular, it wasn't really my thing. But now today I am very happy to be able to present to you this fine watch that has more than one trick up its sleeve. Let's discover the technical specifications of this March. The Electric Plus Hourbound is a watch produced in 2024, a men's watch with a 316L stainless steel case measuring 41mm in diameter and 12.25mm in thickness. Inside we will have a Swiss caliber Ronde Fagon-Sevin, a quartz caliber. The watch is water resistant up to 10 ATM. We have a unidirectional bezel with 120 clicks, a screwed and signed crown, a domed K1 mineral glass with anti-reflective treatment. The strap is black silicone. The lug width measures 20mm. And for complications, we will find the day and date. The case of this March LA.B Bonzer is made of stainless steel and measures 41mm in diameter and 12.25mm in thickness. This makes it an ideally medium-sized watch for a standard male wrist. The lugs are slightly curved, allowing for a comfortable fit on the wrist. Next, we find a 120-click unidirectional bezel, an aluminum bezel typical of diving watches, and as a result, it allows precise tracking of elapsed time underwater. This bezel is black with white markings at 5-minute intervals and larger numbers at 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 minutes. The bezel is serrated, which makes it easier to handle, even with gloves or wet hands. Continuing on, we find a crown that is screwed down and signed. This crown ensures the watch is water resistant up to 100 meters, but I find that 100 meters is a bit short for a watch dedicated to surfing use and practice. I would have preferred 200 meters. On the other side, we find a case back that is secured by 4 screws. This case back, concerning water resistance, once again, 100 meters is a bit light. I am disappointed in that regard. I would have preferred 200 meters. A very beautiful engraving decorates the center of the case back, and you can read the following inscriptions on the periphery: Swiss movement made in France, stainless steel, 100 meters, and Bonzer. The dial of this March LA.B Bonzer Electric watch stands out for its exceptional readability. It's a dial that is really very readable. The indices shine quite a bit. The dial of this watch, March LA.B Bonzer, stands out for its very good readability. It features a sunburst blue color that captures the light in a subtle way, adding a dynamic and sophisticated dimension to the watch. The blue of the dial creates an interesting play of light and enhances the watch's appearance and its premium aspect. Next, we find rather wide hands, which ensure very good readability. They are coated with luminova, which allows you to read the time even in low light. The second hand, on the other hand, is finer and more elegant. It contrasts with the hour and minute hands, adding a touch of delicacy. To complete the dial, there are applied indices, rectangular indices, which give a modern and clean look. They are quite well proportioned, neither too large nor too small, which contributes to the visual balance of the dial, and one will appreciate the small lume dot just above each of the indices. This once again enhances readability in low light conditions. At 3 o'clock there is a date and day window with a black background and white numbers. As a result, it integrates quite well with this dark blue sunburst dial. The March LA.B logo is subtly applied below the 12 o'clock index. This once again adds a touch of sophistication without overloading the dial. Finally, at 6 o'clock, you can read Made in France. To conclude, we have a K1 mineral glass, domed glass, which protects the various elements of the dial. It has a good anti-reflective treatment, which is appreciated as it allows you to fully appreciate the blue sunburst of the dial. Unfortunately, I don't understand why they chose a K1 mineral glass. K1 is quite a resistant mineral glass, but it is still less scratch resistant than sapphire glass. This, once again, might be a little bit a shame. We often return to the debate of automatic watch versus quartz watch. What price could we put on a quartz watch? In fact, I think it's a false debate. This March LA.B Bonzer Electric watch houses a Swiss caliber. Ronda 517, we are looking at an entry-level movement that displays hours, minutes, seconds, and date days. This caliber uses a Renata 371 battery and it has good accuracy. A majority of quartz calibers, this is actually one of the main advantages of quartz. For this type of watch, the battery change is only needed every 4 or 5 years. And this Ronda 517 has the added advantage of being quite affordable if you had to replace it. I think that for this type of watch, using quartz is not unreasonable, friends, simply because here we have a watch that we might not wear every day on a daily basis. As a result, you can leave it on your bedside table for 4 to 5 days, and when you pick it up again, you won't have to set it. And that's appreciable. This March LA.B Bonzer Electric watch comes with a silicone strap designed to accompany you in all circumstances. It features the lines of the March LA.B logo along its entire length. It's a strap that is quite flexible, by the way, which is very pleasant. It perfectly fits the curves of the wrist. And in addition, the distinctive pattern that is also found on the inner side provides very good adhesion of the strap to the wrist, which will then prevent the watch from slipping. I suppose it's practical when surfing. Regarding the fastening, there is a simple Ardillon buckle that is just engraved with the brand's logo. It's simple and effective. As one might expect, the dimensions of this Bonzer Electric watch will suit the majority of male wearers. Moreover, it is also possible to choose the watch with a steel bracelet. Changing the strap in any case is easy, since March LA.B straps are interchangeable without tools, thanks to the Presto system. For your information, the lug width of this Bonzer Electric measures 20 mm, which allows for all sorts of creativity when choosing an alternative strap. March LA.B takes care with its designs, delivering its Bonzer Electric watch in a box. A relatively simple green cardboard box embossed with the Andorran brand logo and accompanied by a small French flag. Let's be patriotic, friends. Inside this box, you'll find a small leather case in which, of course, the watch was placed. Well, it's really basic, but well executed. It looks of good quality. However, I wouldn't travel with this type of case as it is too soft. To truly protect a watch, March LA.B also provides a small booklet that explains the watch's operation and its features. As for the price, this March LA.B Bonzer Electric is available for €695 on the official March LA.B website. But you can also find this watch, the Bonzer Electric, in stores, as March LA.B is one of those brands that is very, very well distributed and available in physical stores. As a result, there is a good chance that the jewelry stores in your city offer some March LA.B labs. Of course, it is possible to find other March LA.B labs watches on the secondary market, but you will need to be patient because there aren't that many listings on second-hand sales sites. The March LA.B Bonzer Electric watch is a quartz diving watch suitable for water sports. Its sunburst blue dial is truly beautiful, or with the case line standing out from the countless diving watches inspired by the Submariner or the Omega Seamaster. Made in France, this March LA.B watch is available in other variations, including an automatic model, which will, of course, be more expensive. Once again, I find that quartz has its advantages: low precision, low maintenance, robustness, the ability to leave the watch aside for a few days and pick it up without having to set it, etc., etc. Logically, this watch is intended for those who are strong in aquatic sports, but it could also appeal to people looking for a reliable, precise watch, less flashy than other so-called luxury diving watches. My only small regret for this watch is the 100-meter water resistance. I would have preferred a water resistance of 200 meters, which really allows for more advanced water sports, like jet skiing, etc. So there you have it. Friends, my review of this electric Bonzer is coming to an end. Leave me a comment. What do you think of the model, and would you be attracted to this type of watch as usual? Remember to like the video and subscribe to our little channel if you haven't done so, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye, family.